Cleon, it's Charlie the plumber. He says you gotta come quick.
All right, let's move, warriors. Sounds like trouble.
Hey everyone, welcome back with Bino Mac, where today we're going to be continuing our playthrough of The Warriors made by Rockstar Games, where we're going to play the next mission as Cleon, paying the cost.
What the fuck happened here, Charlie?
Destroyers. Virgil was with them. Said your protection ain't worth spit no more.
Son of a bitch!
He's telling all the shop owners we gotta do business through them. Everybody's scared.
Well, don't be. The warriors are all the protection you need. Now pay up. You need us now more than ever. Snow, get everybody down here. We're gonna need all hands on deck. Ash, you're pulling Scout. Get up to Tony's fish market.
But I want to stay. Do what the warlord says, Ash.
Just check things out. Don't mess with nobody and report back to me. Swan, Vermin, get ready. The destroyers are going to hit hard tonight.
Boy, is that going to be a bit of foreshadowing there? Because Ash, he didn't seem like he wanted to do that, you know? He didn't want to do what Cleon had to say, so maybe something's going to happen. I mean, this is the destroyers we're talking about here. So yeah, you know, this episode we're gonna be doing paying the cost, in which if you remember in the flashback missions, our episode 2 of this, we pretty much established ourselves, with a protection ring. Swan did it for us along with Cowboy. Now we took that away from the destroyers because they're East Coney, we're West Coney. They used to be all Coney, but now we're, essentially warring over Coney Island here. And so now, seems like they want their old businesses back. But we ain't gonna let them have it. The little Buddha. Also, something that's worth noting, just because you're never gonna see me do it, honestly, is between missions and the free roam, this is essentially the hub world. So you can go around and pretty much do whatever the hell you want, essentially, with also bonus missions from the characters they give you, if I remember correctly. So, just if you're thinking of playing this game, there are definitely extras in this game that I will not show you. Why? Well, because I want you to experience this great game for yourself. So even though you're going to see the whole story eventually if you keep watching these playthroughs, there's still so much more to this game to explore, and that's because it's a Rockstar game, and well, Rockstar games in general are just, so much stuff to do, but PS2 era, yeah, side modes. Finger looking good.
I rounded up all the soldiers I could find. They're on their way. Where's Ash?
Maybe we should get up to Tony's and check it out.
We'll get to that. First we gotta... What the fuck?
Don't leave anything standing! I like my hot dogs. Well done.
Oh, my baby! Warriors, defend the strip.
I think it's supposed to be like comedic, but I actually feel bad for that poor hot dog owner. Of course, it's New York. They gotta have the Coney hot dogs. What the hell did I just miss? But yeah, once again, Ash, he's not here with us. I'm thinking he may be, going turncoat here. What about you guys? Yeah, this mission is kind of really annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Pretty much destroyers just attack random, all the different shops and stuff like that, but they do it in a way to where it's just really annoying. Like, I think the idea is you protect the shop while it's there, and then, maybe it's timed. But you're going to see, like, it's going to be telling me to go to other shops while the destroyers are still here destroying the shops, which just doesn't make any sense. I can't tell if it's like a time thing, and if you don't eliminate all the destroyers in the shops in time, then it just moves on to the next checkpoint, making it harder, or if it's literally just a case of it's just bad game design in the sense they just didn't trying to think of the word. I never have the word whenever I'm talking about this stuff, but they didn't really, you know, put the proper design into the level design or something like that. I don't know. They didn't design it correctly. Program it correctly. That's what I'm trying to say. But I think this is one of the few missions in which we do have all of the warriors with us. At least for a little bit, but I could be wrong actually. Now we gotta go back to the little Buddha. Like, see, even these guys, like, they're kind of not even, they don't even want to fight. They're just being annoying. They're just, you know, doing annoying shit, taking stuff, breaking stuff. Which kind of makes it even more annoying. I'd rather if, like, I punch someone, they start looking at me and fighting me. It's like, what, are you too good to attack me? And, like, Jesus Christ, Swan. Like, what the I think that guy's had enough. Focus on somebody else. And I swear to God, something with this game that really, I mentioned, you know, the boss battles, the fact you can't choose your character and replay things. Another thing I can't stand about this game is, enemies just spawn literally out of nowhere. Like, it's kind of one of those games where, like, you turn the camera in a full circle, no one would be behind you, and then you turn it, like, full circle, and all of a sudden, you know, there's just enemies behind you that just spawn out of nowhere. And that isn't a big issue for the most part. Like, it's just kind of a very slight, minor inconvenience in this level, but a few levels, I think the levels directly after this, actually, it's just like bullshit. It is unfair. The spawn points for enemies, you're gonna see are just absolutely wild. It calms down again in like the actual movie levels, but level 12 and 13 especially are just kind of like real massive bullshit levels, and you're probably going to see it there. I try and make it, you know, condense these levels down to like where I beat it in like the quickest fashion possible, so that way, you know, you guys aren't just, you know, watching me beat people up for like 40 minutes straight or whatever. But yeah, you might, there might just not be a choice in some of these regards here, because those levels are absolutely brutal for fighting enemies. You could literally fight like 100 dudes. I think it's pretty cool that the guy at the meat market is helping us out here, Stefano. Because even in his mission when we took over, he was portrayed as like the fighting chef, you know. And it looks like he's got a few of his buddies here, so that's pretty awesome. Makes my job easier. But like, once again, like the meter isn't there, but clearly the destroyers are still here. Holy shit. That was brutal. Cleaver straight to the skull. Yeah, that guy's not getting back up ever again. Voodoo Motors. I will say this, I have complained about voice acting in the past. Like, there's a few people, you know, Furman, Rembrandt, and I think Cowboy doesn't voice himself in this game for, you know, whatever reasons. But, you know, Swan's voice actor, you know, we haven't really gotten to hear him much. But I'm not a big fan of his voice work in this game. A lot of people say, oh, well, he's older now, which, okay, fair enough, I suppose. But as far as others go, like Cleon and Ajax, I think they just did a very phenomenal job with their voice acting. I mean, Ajax, I think he kind of gets the wrong pitch on a few things, but for the most part, he's pretty good. Cleon's the best, though.
Nice work, Warriors, but we gotta stay sharp. This here is gonna be a real rough one.
It's all fucked up, man.
Tony?
It's all fucked up, Cleon. Virgil's at my store. Him and them dudes, they...
Spit it out, man.
He told me to give you this. Ash! We gotta go!
You gotta stay here, soldier. We lose these stores and we lose Coney, and that's what they want. Everybody stays here. Me and Swan will go check things out.
Ash. Ash.
Over here. Fuck! It's a trap!
a trap. You always thought you were so fucking smart? Waste!
Speaking of voice actors, actually, the guy who voiced Virgil too. I mean, he's pretty phenomenal himself. Really kind of gets across that crazy personality, but he's also pretty funny too. I think definitely. Virgil is probably my favorite game created character because most of them, you know, I'm sorry, I'm not really a big fan of a lot of the heads of the gangs, the cliques, or whatever you want to call them, that they made for this game. You know, Chatterbox, I already pretty much gave my thoughts on him. I think most of them are just too over the top, or they already had an established, like, head in the gang, in the movie, and they just kind of replaced him with someone to, I guess, make him stand out. But I like the Destroyers, but not any of the other original characters, really.
Don't let him get away! You ain't leaving here alive!
You ain't leaving here alive! Yeah, okay, pal. As if that's up to you. It's kind of weird seeing LC actually not incompetent. Like, usually he's just kind of like a Joe Druggy character, but, yeah, he seemed pretty fucking serious just now. And when he is, maybe it's because he is just kind of a joke character, but that was actually a pretty crazy delivered line. I'm actually a little afraid here, guys. Yeah, this is a very annoying part of the game, too, because they usually got that auto aim going on for them, unfortunately, and they love to nail your partner. So pretty much the partner's just got to be like a, you know, a body so they can hit it instead. And if you get hit and you're on fire, then you can't, you know, break the lock. The only thing that's, I think you can at least get like a pretty much a limited flash that spawns on that card, because if, you know, your partner's knocked out, you have to be able to revive them. And as you can see, a pain in the ass, but this is pretty much the fastest way I think you can even do it. Why the hell is Swan just kind of casually walking up there? Alright, we almost got him, and that's about it. So I'm about to knock it down in a second. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you check out next week's episode. And if you enjoyed, like and subscribe. But above all else, please remember to have a nice day.
Come on, let's go, let's go!
Oh shit, they escaped!
Virgil's gonna kill us. This ain't over, Warriors!